guys, my name is Vanessa and welcome to Mustard Yellow. You guys have no idea of how long it has taken me to finally muck up the courage to make this channel or even post this video. You guys have no idea, but I'm really excited to finally invite you guys to this wonderful journey of Mustard Yellow. And I'm sure some of you are like, who is this girl? What is this channel about? Oh my gosh, not another YouTube channel. If your question or statement is the latter one, I'll tell you guys, please don't be a hater. Just let everyone, even if everyone makes or everyone has a YouTube channel, just let them be, let them do what they want to do. Let people, pursue the passion they want to pursue. Okay. I'm really glad that YouTube is like a platform to, for people to be able to express their passion, and I want you guys to be happy for people. Whenever you see a new channel out there, just be happy for them, try to support them. But if it's something that it's not of your interest, you can, find another one that's of your interest. But if you had the first two questions, that's why I have this video, this must-add intro, to introduce you guys to what this channel is going to be about and who I am. I believe that for you guys to know what this channel is about, it'll be good for you guys to know who I am, because my person is attached to this channel. My passion and everything is attached to the reason why this channel is even here in the first place. Who am I? Who is this girl? Now I'm here to answer your burning questions. My name is Vanessa and I was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, as in Naija no dey carry last, I was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm someone who's really passionate about people. I'm really passionate about the human connection. I'm always passionate about studying the way we feel, the way we think. I'm someone who I love to listen or to hear people's story. I love to just connect with people on a deeper level, because I feel like that's the way that I'm able to connect. I love to listen to people's stories. So that's what you'll see a lot of that here, like a lot of people telling their stories and things like that. Age of social media and all, it's easy to neglect that connection, even if most of the things on social media is to enable us to connect to one another, which is good. There's the good aspect of media and there's the bad aspect. So I'm trying to use the opportunity for us to go back now, because we can't actually say, oh, let's destroy media because media is taking away our connection and blah blah blah. I believe that we can also use media to connect to one another, to improve that human connection. And I've been able to see this through YouTube channels like Jubilee, Soul Pancake. That's why I really love Jubilee and Soul Pancake, because they're all about the human connection. They're all about how even in our differences we can all find a common ground. In the case of Jubilee, from the video of the beatboxer and the African dancers fusing their styles to create art, to the videos of people reading their last text from their loved lost ones. Also in the case of Soul Pancake, from the videos about assumptions you make about single parents to their love and longitude segment. Like whenever I watch these shows, I'm like, man, that's exactly what I was thinking. And I'm so encouraged by these channels because they help me to realize that there are people who are actually passionate about the human connection, and they also see the importance of it to actually act upon it. Another thing that I'm really passionate about is culture. Like I said before, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'm really passionate about the Nigerian culture, and not just the Nigerian culture. I'm really passionate about culture in general. I remember growing up in Lagos, Nigeria, I wasn't really passionate, like I wasn't really having that cultural consciousness to actually know about my country. Instead, I was focusing more on like the westernized things around me, like the films and stuff like that, which I'm not saying is bad, but in a sense I was neglecting my culture. And that's what I also want to put on Mustard Yellow. I want us to be able to learn to appreciate our culture and also appreciate other people's culture without neglecting our culture. I remember like now I'm in the United States, and I think it's so funny because when I got to the United States, I started to, study more about the Nigerian culture. That's when I started to appreciate the Nigerian culture more. And it's not even just being in, not just about the Nigerian culture, but being in the United States has allowed me to expand from Nigeria to Ghana, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, and it's been so wonderful. It's been such a huge blessing to be able to experience all this culture, far from home, right? Experiencing the African culture away from Africa. But anyways, hopefully I'm going to experience it in Africa. But it's been so wonderful, and not just in the African culture, but also expanding to and exploring the Asian culture, the Chinese, Korean, the Indian, the Taiwanese culture, and the South American culture, the Brazilian, Colombian culture, the Caribbean culture. Like all these cultures, it's been so wonderful. And it's one lesson that I've learned. I've gained a lot of lessons from this, but the lesson that I've really learned the most is that even in our differences, our cultural differences, we can actually find a common ground. We're actually similar in some form or another. And that's what I'm trying to bring to Mustard Yellow. I'm trying to allow us to experience the different cultures, to debunk all this myths, common and uncommon stereotype, and to show that, that we can connect with one another without neglecting our culture. And another thing that I've seen that's so beautiful about culture is like, it's also, because like what I said previously about, man, why am I rushing? Ooh. When I'm passionate about something, I rush a lot, or nervous, I don't know why. But yeah, as I was saying before, calm down, Vanessa, calm down. Yeah, as I was saying before, I believe that culture has also been an aspect in which we're able to connect to one another. Like an example, I'll give an example. I grew up watching a lot of Bollywood movies, and I learned the Jana Gana Mana, that's the Indian national anthem. And just by telling, like, I met some Indian people and I told them about it. We're just talking about, I was trying to know more about their culture, and they were just so touched. There was you could just see how their eyes were like glistening. It was a way for them to open up more to me. They were able to open up more to me, and I was able to connect with them. And I realized how culture can also be an important aspect. If we can just learn to come out of our shell, not like I'm not trying to say that we need to disregard who we are, but if we learn to come out and to understand, to learn to come out to explore cultures, we'll see how in one sense we're actually connected. I remember that situation where I was talking to the those Indian people, and they were in that aspect. I was able to tell them about the Nigerian culture. I was able to introduce them to the dance, the food and stuff like that, because I feel like learning to know about people, just connecting with people helps you in that sense for them to connect with you too. And those are the things I'm really passionate about, and that's how we're going now to the next question. Okay, so the purpose of Mustard Yellow. What is Mustard Yellow? Now that you guys know what I'm passionate about, I'm passionate about the human connection, I'm passionate about culture, I'm passionate about, just the community in general. That's how now I'm going to take you guys to Mustard Yellow. Mustard Yellow is all about connecting the world one story at a time. I love, like I said before, I love to hear people's story. I love to know where they come from, know their background, to know how they feel, what they think, life-changing events that made them who they are today. Mustard Yellow is going to be a doorway, a platform, a pathway for us to explore different cultures, for us to explore the world, by debunking common and uncommon stereotypes, and just connecting with different cultures, exploring different cultures without neglecting our own culture. That's what Mustard Yellow is going to be. We're all going to be about, it's not only just about culture, it's just about life and people in general. And you're going to see things about, like, example, the African versus African American culture, what makes us different, what makes us similar. You're going to see first generation American or European. You're going to see short films too. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about that, about short films, because that's also something I'm really passionate about. This is what I usually do. Before, I'll just tell you guys like a little story. I remember when I first got to the United States, I would go around downtown, because I was in Dallas. I'm now in Florida. But I would go around downtown Dallas just taking pictures of random people, just asking them, oh, can you, well, wow, you're so happy today, or you look so good, what made you wear what you're wearing, or why are you smiling, why are you always happy, or why are you sad, or stuff like that. And in this project or whatever I've been doing, I've met amazing people and stories that I've listened to, so many wonderful stories. I'm like, wow, I need to share it with the world. Because one thing I've also realized in all the stories that I've experienced, the people that I've met, they've really changed my life in ways that you guys can never imagine. But like, I remember like an event, I met this guy. He didn't have anything, you know, like outwardly you wouldn't think he has like anything, you know. He was like, I don't know how old, but he looked like he was in his late 60s. But man, this man, he was rich. He was rich in spirit. He is rich in spirit. I don't know where he is now, but he's rich in spirit. I remember he was just bubbling. He was so happy. He was so wonderful. And I remember another event, I met this man. He was an Uber driver. He's 97 years old. And I was like, how can you be 97? Was he 97 or 90? I know he was in his 90s. And I was like, you're old, but he looked so young. And not like so young, but he was full of energy. And he was driving me to my place, and I asked him a question like, how are you so, you know, how did you stay young? And like, he told me, this was what he said, I stay young because I protect my mind. Like, I protect what I let in my mind. I protect what I let in my heart. Man, I don't really want to take, I feel like this is going to take like a long time if I finish telling you guys. But yeah, this are things that I really want to share with you guys. And remember, I'll always meet people. I would always take my camera and just like, oh, maybe go to the mall, not just the mall, just anywhere downtown, to like ask them, you know, like the homeless people, just ask them why are they where they are now, you know. And you just really learn a lot from people. That's what I'm telling you guys. But wherever you go, try to talk to at least one person a day, one new person. Try to stay off your phone. Oh my gosh, I know it's so easy to want to look at our phone all day, all night or whatever, but just try to just do that, you know. Try to talk to one person at least a day, or you can say at least for 3 days. Talk to one person, one new person. You learn a lot. You learn that, wow, there's actually a connection. It's been a wonderful journey, and I'm really excited to finally after a long time, guys, you guys have no idea how long it has been, but I'm finally going to show you guys, you know, take you along this journey. Uber rides, you know, just talking to Uber drivers and stuff like that, you know. Hopefully I'll make a segment about that too. But yeah, I have a lot of segments, and yeah, man, I have so much to say. And I feel like I'm just going from one place to another and just jumbling words, but I'm really excited to finally do this. So about the COVID-19 that's happening, I know that it's really scary, and like this world is just full of anxieties and stuff like that. But I'd like to give you this advice. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. God is with us. Just be safe, and may the Lord be with you guys. Yes, before I forget, if you have any comment, questions, suggestion, or anything, just comment down below. Like I said before, I'm all about connecting with you guys, and also put down where you're from. I'd like to know where you're from, and just also tell me something interesting about, you know, where you're from. You know, if you're from Nigeria, something interesting about Nigeria, because I feel like I'm still learning more. Anywhere in Africa or Asia, or, you know, just comment down. Okay guys, I have to go. Stay safe, be safe. You guys are amazing and awesome. I'm really excited to, you know, go on this journey with you guys. Okay, bye.